Have you met yourself? Have you encountered your own personality? Well, you all must be wondering what kind of question is she asking. Hi there, welcome to Enriching Lives. This is Preeti Vachani and this is exactly what I'm going to talk about in my today's video, which is all about self-awareness. I'll try to break this into 3 questions. What is self-awareness? Why should we try to become self-aware? And the most important question, how can you become more self-aware? I hope you're going to have a lot of key takeaways after watching this complete video, and I can assure you, you are going to benefit in your personal and professional life. So without further ado, let's get started. With the first question, have you met yourself? Which means that, do you really know yourself as a person? Do you really know your inner traits? See, many people think that they know themselves, but it's a myth. They generally know about their external appearance. How do they look? But I am talking about something that lies within all of us. And sadly, people are really not aware about what lies within them, and they keep on looking for solutions in the outside world. So self-awareness helps you to dig deeper and kind of know your strengths, your areas of improvement, your belief, your motivations. What is it that drives you? What you are truly passionate about? What is it that you can do even if I wake you up in the middle of the night? So this is what self-awareness is all about. But it's not your fault that you have never tried to know yourself as a person. Unfortunately, throughout our academic career, the only focus is on the IQ, which is the intelligence quotient. Nobody really talks about such an important intrapersonal skill, which is self-awareness. And we are always taught to run in this rat race of getting good grades, good marks, become a topper. But let me tell you, even if you are a topper of your class, even if your IQ level is really to a next level, if you really do not work on your other questions like emotional quotient, adversity quotient, which are also very important, you are really not able to grow and excel in this VUCA world, which is highly volatile, uncertain, ever-changing, right? So let's understand what are these questions, what is emotional quotient all about? How can you become emotionally intelligent? How can you increase your adversity quotient? But before we try to understand these questions, I would like to tell you, self-awareness leads to self-improvement. Unless and until you know which is your current level, how can you strive to go to the next level? If you want to be successful in your personal and professional life, self-awareness is the key foundation. We meet so many people in our entire lives, but we fail to meet ourselves. We never sit in silence and be with ourselves. Try to know ourselves. So I hope the answer to the question, what is self-awareness, is clear. And you know what? If I ask you right now, can you tell me something about your best friend? I am sure you will have a pretty good answer compared to if I ask about, do you really know yourself? Can you tell me something about yourself? So we know about our friends, but sadly we don't know about ourselves. Where do we stand currently? What is it that we want to achieve in our life? What are our goals? What is our mission in life? What is the bigger purpose of our life? Now let's understand, why at all do we need to work on becoming more self-aware? Now, it has got multiple benefits. Let me tell you, any and everything that we do in our life is directly related to the self-awareness. For example, if you really come to know what you are good at, you can be an important asset to your organization. If you know your strengths, you can definitely leverage on that. You can be a better contributor to your team. You can become a great team player. Number 2, it boosts your confidence. So when we know ourselves, we kind of get that inner confidence and we can communicate with people seamlessly. I mean, if you're good at intrapersonal skills, you will become good at interpersonal skills as well. Intrapersonal and interpersonal both are highly connected with each other. So intrapersonal is within whatever is related to only you. So self-awareness is related to you as a person. So it is an intrapersonal skill, and interpersonal skills is when you are connected with two or more than two people. So right now, if I am talking to all of you, this is a part of my interpersonal skills. So we talk to ourselves and we talk to a group of people as well. So when you talk to yourself, that is precisely intrapersonal skill. And when you talk with a group of people, that is interpersonal skills. So unless and until the talk with yourself is full of confidence, the talk with others cannot be a great one. In order to enhance your communication skills, in order to generate rapport with people, in order to nurture your relationships with others, you first need to build a strong relationship with yourself. And this can truly come with self-awareness. The next benefit that you get is you become more productive. So when you try to understand how are you spending your day, when you become aware of what is it that distracts you the most, what is it that truly takes away your time, the precious time that we all have, you really can work upon replacing those unproductive tasks with the productive ones. So you can understand what are the time wasters in your life, but that comes only with self-awareness. So once you become aware of what is your daily schedule, how does your routine looks like, what are the time wasters and time leakages, then only you can fill in the gap and replace them with more productive ones. So now you see, self-awareness is so much important. It makes you more productive as well. Then it helps you in understanding what is your goal in life. And once you know what is your goal in life, you can align it with the organizational goal. This alignment can happen only when you are aware of what is your personal goal. Then you can work in tandem with the organizational goal, and ultimately this will help you in boosting your career as well. So in this way, you can take control of your actions and do the necessary changes that are required. Now let's talk about the last component, which is last but not the least and very, very important, like how do you become more self-aware? The number one tip that I would like to give you is journaling. Yes, it is a very powerful tool. So what I want you all to do is sit with yourself and take a pen and paper. Spend at least 15 minutes with you, only yourself. Your Wi-Fi should be off, otherwise you are connected to the entire world. How are you then meeting yourself? You are virtually meeting the entire world. So I want you all to switch off your gadgets, sit in a room, or you can go out, you can be amongst nature, you can go for a walk in the garden, and then when you are with yourself, pen down everything that comes to your mind related to yourself. For example, you can write about all those incidents where you were appreciated. You can write about incidents where people were really proud of you. You can write about your responses to people. So when somebody shouts at you, how do you react? Are you a person who really becomes very aggressive, who cannot take it? Or you are somebody who tries to take a pause, breathe in, and then explain assertively. So analyze how are your reactions with people around you. You really like talking with people, or you are an introvert person who likes to be with himself or herself. What are your hobbies? What do you really love to do in your pastime? What is it that one thing which you can do even if you are not paid for? Well, that's your passion. So come up with all your strengths, your passion, your purpose in life, your behavior with people, and very important, the last point, your areas of improvement. So all those events wherein you were told to improve yourself, try to pen down those incidents where you did not perform really well. With this, you will come to know what is it that you really need to work upon. In a nutshell, this would be kind of a mirror for you wherein you can see your true self. But for that, you need to be in silence for at least 15 to 20 minutes every day. Spend time with yourself, then only you will be able to dig deeper. Do not be always concerned about what's happening in your surrounding. You keep on spending time mindlessly scrolling the social media. I mean, you will get nothing out of it. But the more you try to know yourself as a person, the more it will help you in becoming more productive and successful in your life. So I hope you're clear with tip number 1. Tip number 2, reboot your inner software. Well, I have a question for all of you. When your mobile hangs and it's not functioning properly, what is the thing that you do in order to restore its functionality, improve its performance? Well, you are right. You delete the cache memory, you delete the browsing history, you delete the unnecessary apps from it, you delete the unnecessary pictures and videos that are stored in the gallery. Because your phone's memory is full, it's not performing well. So what do you do essentially? You try to clean your mobile, you try to clean the system. My question is, do you really take an effort and take out time to clean the most powerful system that's inside you, which is your brain? Do you really clean that software on a regular basis? If you don't do it, it keeps on malfunctioning, and because of this, you are really not able to become more productive. And then you don't really get ideas about how do you become aware about yourself. So the number 2 point is, let's reboot our inner software. Now, how do you do that? This is also called as alignment of your mind and body. I would like to share a very powerful technique with all of you, which is related to our breath. Yes, there are a lot of relaxation techniques and tools related to our breath that help us to be in the present moment, to be connected with our inner self, to clean our mind, to clear our thoughts. So I want you all to practice this every day. It will hardly take 2 to 5 minutes of yours. Just be with yourself and try to breathe in on a count of 5. So count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 inside your mind and then breathe in. Hold your breath again on the count of 5 and then slowly breathe out on a count of 5. So this is how you're supposed to do. Slowly breathe in, hold your breath and then breathe out. Repeat this for at least 3 to 5 minutes. I would like to know your experience. Do let me know in the comment section what's your experience with this exercise. I am sure it will calm your mind to a large extent. It will help you to reboot your inner software. It will help you in alignment of your mind with your body, help you to remove unnecessary thoughts and distractions. This will truly take you towards the path of self-awareness. Number 3 tip is meditation. Yes, I know you all must have heard about this a lot. Nowadays, people are really talking about mental health. How do you improve your concentration? How meditation helps you in focus? Well, that's exactly what we are trying to do. We are trying to focus on ourselves. We want to introspect. So to do that, meditation is really a very, very powerful tool. When you sit and meditate, you become more quiet from inside, and the more you become calm and relaxed, the more you're able to look inside yourself, the more you're able to peel the layers of your personality. So meditation is also very, very powerful. Now, I'll not say that this is a particular time or for this much duration you should do it. Initially, I know it becomes a little difficult for you to develop this habit. I would suggest try to sit for at least 5 minutes. After that, you can gradually increase the time. And also, let me tell you, when you will sit for meditation, initially you will not be able to focus on your breath. You will notice that lot of negative thoughts will pop up, your distractions will emerge, and your lizard brain will not allow you to sit for meditation. It will constantly try to poke you and tell you that check your phone or check what's happening with other people. So it will not really support you in being with yourself. So this is a very natural thing that is going to happen. But you have to continue this practice come what may. And the more you continue doing this, the lesser the frequency of your thoughts will become. Your thoughts will gradually reduce. So it is not going to happen that you start doing meditation today and suddenly you have your thoughts from 1000 to 0. No, this is not going to happen. It is a gradual and a subtle process. But definitely it is going to help you in multiple ways. It will transform the way you think and feel. And the more your thought process gets refined, the more you are aware about yourself. And the more you become aware about yourself, the more you can improve. The more you become better and better, the more successful you become. So you see, it's a chain reaction. Everything starts with self-awareness. The last tip that I would like to share with all of you is ask for feedbacks. Please don't shy away by asking from people what are your shortcomings, and do let them know that it is for your betterment and that they should give it honestly and should not sugarcoat it. Let them know that this feedback is very crucial for you and they have to be very candid about it. They should not try to hide your real areas of improvement. Ask for a feedback from your family, friends, mentors, teachers, and I'm sure they will tell you a lot of things about you which you were really not aware of, or maybe you were aware of but you never wanted to accept them. So please try to talk to people around you, seek for feedback, seek for their advice and suggestions. The more you become open to feedbacks, the more you can improve on your shortcomings and the more you become aware about your inner self. These are the best critics and these are the best people surrounding you who can tell you who you are as a person. So the way you know everything about your friend, even your friend knows everything about you. So I'm sure you will follow these 4 tips and definitely become a better and improved version of yourself. Hope this video helps you in many ways. I'll see you soon with yet another video. Till then, you take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.